the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Leonard, I love watching Hagler. I watch his fights.
What was his tricks of the trade when he had to go in the ring against Ray Leonard and
Duran was a tough motherfucker. You know, one of the toughest that's ever fucking been in the ring, and you know, he that's why he became a great fighter, great champion, history. He's a legend. You know, he gave us some of the best fights out there.
And the first time this camp, we've heard Errol Spence open up and begin to start talking. Did you find satisfaction in it, or did you just want to?
No, that's up to him. You know, he doesn't talk much. You know, honestly, we haven't been talking shit. We said we're gonna win because we think we are. You know, that's not talking shit. That's being confident.
Rob, initially you were reluctant about Mikey taking this fight. What happened as the weeks progressed and whatnot? What caused you to change your mind?
Look, obviously, the reason that we were against this fight is because there's so many. Well, me and my dad.
Okay.
Because we know there's so much at lightweight, at super lightweight that Mikey could do and could have been doing. And eventually one day, yes, move up to welterweight and get your fifth title. But, you know, most of the time, all other fighters that have done it do it the right way. You know, do it when taking their time and maybe even against the right opponent. You know, this is the toughest welterweight that Mikey chose. You know, Mikey chose that about a year ago, and he never changed his mind. You know, once we started training camp and once I started doing my homework as a trainer, studying our opponent and seeing things that we could do to be able to beat him, is when I agree with Mikey. You know, there's things that we could do that are going to take us to win this fight.
Are you?
What was that? Look, not that he's the right opponent. He's the best welterweight out there. That's why Mikey chose to fight him. You know, he wants to fight the best out there.
Robert, world record fighter, how are y'all going to account for Errol's work rate in the ring per round?
I don't know. You know, what do you mean his work rate?
He has a high work rate for a welterweight. Throws about 80 punches a round, right?
Oh, well, if he's going to come in, you know, the way he normally does, then of course we got to be in good shape. You know, Mikey's prepared for whatever Errol brings, whatever he does.
Robert, are you expecting Errol to rough Mikey on the inside when they're in clinches? You know, will Errol lean on Mikey? Will he push him back?
I think Errol's a very smart fighter, and he's gonna fight smart. If you know, that's something nobody has ever seen, only us. We've seen it in the gym, and honestly, if he really does that, he's gonna be in for a surprise, because I think it'll be something that he's not expecting. You know, when he feels Mikey's strength. Mikey's much stronger than him, bro.
You said that, I saw an interview, you said that you felt like Mikey would be stronger. Is that something you truly believe?
I think so too. Look, coming down to 135, always cutting down, you know, everybody, you know, nobody's on weight right now. He says he's on weight, definitely not on weight. He's got at least 10 pounds to go, because that's what everybody cuts, you know, 10, 12 pounds the night before the weigh-in. Mikey doesn't have to go through that. He does that at lightweight. You know, now at 147, Mikey's walking around 2 or 3 pounds, no more than that. So he'll be the stronger man, because he's not going to lose. He's not going to lose any weight. You know, ERROL Spence has to cut weight. Mikey doesn't have to cut weight.
But Robert, do you think he has to lose? You think he's like 10 pounds overweight now?
I guarantee you he's not on weight.
No, that I know.
Well, he said he was on weight, so he's already lying to you guys.
I was suspecting maybe 4 to 5 pounds, but do you actually think he's 10 pounds?
You don't train. You don't train fighters. I train fighters. Most of the fighters have to lose 10 pounds 2-3 days before the fight. It's something normal. It's something everybody does. I guarantee you, he's not on weight.
Hey, Robert, you said that you guys looked at the Lamont Peterson fight, which was a dominant performance to our eyes. But as a trainer, what did you see in the Lamont Peterson fight?
Mikey's seen that fight, and that's the fight when he chose that. That's the fight he wanted to do. I've been watching that fight, but I'm also watching the Kell Brook fight when he became champion, which was a great win for him, and I see a lot there too.
What was Errol Spence's best performance that you've seen, and what was his worst performance?
Well, I think when he became champion, you know, when he became champion, obviously fighting in his opponent's hometown. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know about the judges, but in my eyes, I think he was behind, came back, came strong, finished strong, and won by knockout. So that was a great performance there.
Robert, does Mikey have to exceed even your own expectations for him to win this fight?
Look, right now at this moment, I know what Mikey can do, and definitely has to fight a very smart fight. definitely has to fight a perfect fight, but Mikey's got everything that it takes to win this fight.
Rob.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mikey threw over 100 punches in the last round against Bronner, so Mikey never gassed out.
And Robert, aside from the size advantage, he has a southpaw advantage. Is that something that keeps you up at night?
Until now, I'm still sleeping good every night, my man. You know, he's a lefty, and yeah, you know, that's always been a problem for a lot of fighters. But Mikey's fought lefties before. Mikey's sparred great fighters that are, you know, not only they're not sparring partners, they're experienced, they're talented, they're undefeated middleweights coming and sparring with Mikey, and Mikey was able to hang in there.
Is he the toughest? Well,
Ain't no other sight in the game.